Good morning, listeners. Welcome in the class of online lectures. Today we will start with the topic virus. This topic it is included into the semester 3rd of cell biology, that is 13A paper. Myself Dr. Krishna Mishra, Associate Professor Zoology, Samrat Prithviraj Chauhan, Rajkiya Mahavidyalaya, Ajmer. What are viruses? Viruses, they are acellular, meaning they are biological entities that do not have a cellular structure. Therefore, they lay most of the components of cells such as organelles, ribosomes and plasma membranes. Viruses of all shapes and size, they consist of a nucleic acid, an outer protein coating or capsid, and outer envelope, which is present in only enveloped viruses. Here you can see difference between enveloped and necked viruses. The enveloped viruses, they have an envelope outside of the viral body. Then we will come to the first, that is nucleic acid core. In nucleic acid core, nucleic acids are present. Types of nucleic acid which are present in viruses. Unlike nearly all living organisms that use DNA as their genetic material, viruses may use either DNA or RNA. The virus core contains the genome or total genetic content of the virus. Viral genome tend to be small, containing only those genes that encode proteins that the virus cannot obtain from the host cell. This genetic material may be single or double stranded. It may also be linear or circular. While most viruses contain a single nucleic acid, others have genome that have several, called segments. In DNA viruses, the viral DNA directs the host cell's replication proteins to synthesize new copies of the viral genome and to transcribe and translate the genome into viral proteins. DNA viruses cause human diseases such as chickenpox, hepatitis B, and some vulnerable diseases like herpes and genital warts. RNA viruses, they contain only RNA as their genetic material. To replicate their genome in the host cell, the RNA viruses encode enzymes that can replicate RNA into DNA, which cannot be done by the host cell. These RNA polymerase enzymes are more likely to make copying errors than DNA polymerases and therefore often makes mistakes during transcription. For this reason, mutation in RNA viruses occurs most frequently than in DNA viruses. This is the reason that mutation in RNA viruses, it is more in comparison to the DNA viruses. This causes them to change and adapt more rapidly to their host. Human diseases caused by RNA viruses, they includes hepatitis C, measles and rabies. Then second structure, that is capsid. The capsid, it is made up of protein subunits which is called capsomeres. Viruses may also contains additional protein such as enzymes. The most obvious difference between members of viral families is their morphology, which is quite diverse. An interesting feature of viral complexity is that host and virion complexity are uncorrelated. Some of the most intricate virion structures are observed in bacteriophages. Bacteriophages, they are the viruses which infects simplest living organism, that is bacteria. Example of virus attaching to its host cell. The KSHV viruses means sarcoma, Kaposi sarcoma associated herpes virus. It binds the XCT receptors on the surface of human cells. This attachment it allow the later penetration of cell membrane and replication inside the cell. You can see in this diagram that how KSHV virus it is connected with the host cell by XCTP receptors. These are the XCTP receptors. Then viruses they come in many shapes and size, but these are consistent and distinct from each viral family. In general, the shapes of viruses are classified into 4 groups: filamentous, isometric or icosahedral, enveloped and head and tail viruses. First of all, filamentous viruses. Filamentous viruses they are long and cylindrical. Many plant viruses they are filamentous, including TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. This is the structure of tobacco mosaic viruses. This is filamentous in structure. Then we will come to the isometric viruses. Isometric viruses they have shapes that are roughly spherical, such as polioviruses and herpes viruses. These are isometric viruses. Then we will come to the enveloped viruses. Enveloped viruses, as you know, they have membranes surrounding capsids. Animal viruses such as HIV, they are frequently enveloped viruses. You can see in this diagram that envelope is present outside the virus body. Fourth and last is head and tail viruses. Head and tail viruses they infect bacteria, so they called bacteriophages. They have a head that is similar to icosahedral viruses and a tail shape like filamentous viruses. This one is the structure of bacteriophage or head and tail virus. Many viruses they use some sort of glycoprotein to attach their host cells via molecules on the cell called viral receptors. For these viruses, attachment is a requirement for their penetration of the cell membrane, which allow them to complete their replication inside the cells. The receptors that viruses use are molecules that are normally found on cell surface and have their own physiological functions. Viruses have simply evolved to make use of these molecules for their own replications. Overall, the shape of virion and the presence or absence of an envelope tell us little about what disease the virus may cause or what species it might infect, but they are still useful means to begin viral classification. Among the most complex virion known, the T4 bacteriophages, which infect the E. coli bacterium, they has a tail structure that the virus uses to attach the host cells and a head structure that houses its DNA. Adenoviruses, a non-enveloped animal virus that causes respiratory illness in human. It uses glycoprotein spikes protruding from its capsomere to attach the host cells. Non-enveloped viruses also include those that cause polioviruses, plantar warts, that is papillomaviruses, and hepatitis A, that is hepatitis A viruses. Enveloped viruses like HIV consist of nucleic acid and capsid proteins surrounded by a phospholipid bilayer envelope and it associated proteins. Glycoproteins embedded in viral envelopes, they are used to attach to host cells. Other envelope proteins include the matrix proteins that stabilize the envelope and it often play a role in the assembly of progeny. Chickenpox, influenza and mumps are examples of diseases caused by viruses with envelopes because of the fragility of envelope. Non-enveloped viruses are more resistant to changes in temperature, pH and some disinfectants than the enveloped viruses. So this was all about general idea of viruses. In next lectures we will start with the structure of